About that, apparently my camera was full and it cut off, so I had to delete some things so I could do this. And I guess this video is in two parts today, so sorry about that. And this is part two of May 17th, 2021. And I was just saying I'm looking forward to Mercury moving out of my 12th house, and that's what it means at 20 degrees of Gemini. But also with Mercury coming to 19 and 20 degrees of Gemini, those energetics are 19 Gemini in a museum. A large archaic volume reveals traditional wisdom, and a cafeteria with an abundance of choices as 20 degrees of Gemini. So, like, even on the mental side of things today, we are acquiring and trying to acquire information and knowledge, and there's just a lot of choices. Like, our minds are seriously processing information today, large archaic volumes, and searching for truth with an abundance of choices and portrayal and perceptions. And we are each individually looking for what is true and in alignment for us personally as we go through this quest to get in touch with our inner value and what we can, each and every one of us, cultivate and create and provide to serve the greater good, contribute to the greater good. So we have Mercury talking about that stuff today too. And another thing that I want to say, with Mercury coming into the early 20 degrees of Gemini, that means that Mercury is coming into a square with Neptune. And Mercury in square to Neptune, that could begin to just unleash the crazy. Remember, we have Neptune at the materializing medium performing a seance degree. And Mercury in square to Neptune is all types of grand delusion and manipulation and miscommunication and things not being as they appear, and lots of talk, but the things like future fantasizing and presenting ideals and propaganda and things, just the messages just not being clear, not really knowing what's going on. And we have Mercury coming into square to Neptune, and this is actually going to be in effect for quite a while because Mercury is going to retrograde as well under this energetic, and it's going to be sort of perpetuated. So we really need to be careful over the next coming days, coming weeks, that we double check what we're hearing and that we're not being manipulated and that we're not being pulled into some type of illusion or delusion around something, and that we're not totally miscommunicating and think that we're saying and understanding one thing when there's something totally else going on, and to make sure that we really have all of the accurate information and stuff like that. Because with Neptune and Pisces, Mercury in Gemini, this is just delusional information, many sides saying things are true and having no idea what the truth actually is. Just lots of confusion in regards to thoughts, ideas, communications, not thinking clearly, being under some type of mental fog or mental illusion, like I said. So we do have that coming up, and that is going to be more of a sustaining and lasting energetic, and we really need to be aware that this is going on. So I just wanted to mention that today, alongside all of this Venus, Saturn that we have. And like I said, Venus is also coming into a trine with Saturn from Gemini to Aquarius. And Saturn is also stationing retrograde at the end of this week at 14 degrees of Aquarius, a train entering a tunnel. So there is also an emphasis this whole time while Saturn has been at 14, and Saturn will be there for a while longer because he's retrograding at this degree, of trains and tunnels generally. So those energetics, specifically those themes, just things going on with trains and tunnels over this time could be important, could be of note. And not just, over the past few weeks and for the next few weeks, months, while Saturn retrogrades. And with Venus in trine to Saturn, that is more of that seriousness in relationships, serious about money, financial planning, really taking new relationships seriously and cautiously, and it's a slow build under this energetic. It's not something that just happens. It's slow and careful progressions, but they're long lasting. They have endurance and they're usually worth it. This is financial opportunities right now, new relationships, new business partnerships. You know, don't jump in head first. They should be slow and gradual, but they will be enduring and worth it in the end. The last thing that I want to say today, and this is kind of one of those things that we're just going to be dealing with for a few weeks. We have the black moon moving to 24 degrees of Taurus today. And 24 degrees of Taurus is that degree that's been activated lately by a few of the planets, and now the black moon, an Indian warrior riding fiercely, human scalps hanging from his belt. So ultimately, this energetic is about taking power back, like adamantly and with determination and vicious willpower and a sense of vengeance, and just really, really standing in your power with this energetic. And having this in the black moon being activated by the shadow, being activated by the subconscious, subconsciously, we are taking power back with this degree. And, you know, like, it is what it is. It could be kind of ugly over the next couple weeks in terms of people subconsciously manifesting this like things along this type of vibe, this type of resonance, this type of energetic, as they exert their power and go through the process of just really asserting themselves and trying to take that power back and say, no, this is mine. And if you continue to push me, I will ruthlessly retaliate on the subconscious level. And remember, the black moon is a very powerful manifester because our subconscious mind has a lot to do with the reality that we experience in our lives, because thoughts create reality in this dimension. And the subconscious mind, subconscious thoughts, subconscious programming are extremely, extremely, extremely powerful creators and manifestors of our circumstances and the ththings, the relationships and the things in our lives. So with the black moon at this degree today, and for the next few, you know, it's like a week and a half, 10 days, 2 weeks, the black moon moves relatively slowly. We need to be careful not to be manifesting negative feelings and negative internal urges and drives. We really need to use this energetic to take control over our own subconscious so that it stops keeping us in patterns that are self-sabotaging or not working in our best interest and keeps us from working against ourselves. We can really use this energetic and internalize it in terms of taking control back from the ego that causes us these issues, taking control back from the subconscious mind, stepping out of the shadow and refusing to let it dominate and control us anymore through the feelings and the emotions and the urges that it brings up within us that, you know, are usually not rational. So it doesn't have to be just being out for vengeance and feeling victimized and that you need to retaliate, because that is the way that this energetic could play out, is a lot of people just feeling massively victimized and wanting to take their power out by taking revenge and dominating over others instead of my children are making like ghost sounds in the back, so I'm really sorry about that. This has been an awfully distracting video. I apologize. But there's just we're taking up our power back with this, and we just want to be careful not to let it create destructive situations and scenarios in our lives. We want to use it to get a better will and take more power and have more strength over our own selves, and not use it to try to control other people, because ultimately the other people are just a manifestation of our relationship to ourselves, and we have to try to remember that. And we are all back on the path to authenticity anyways, so this is just our next step. This is where we're at, and this is what's going on. So if you guys were able to stick through this whole video with me, congratulations. You deserve a medal, because this video has been like all over the place, and I'm sorry for having to do it in 2 parts, and all the the distractions. But we do have Venus conjuncting the North Node today, and that's a big deal. And we are refining ourselves and improving ourselves and breaking down what doesn't work. And we're taking it seriously, and we're being very mature about it. And we are really realigning our desires and what is truly valuable and meaningful to us with a more mature understanding of ourselves and what we really need to feel happy and safe and secure. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you made it through, good job. Congratulations for you. I wish everybody a beautiful day. Be on the lookout for those fated destined relationships and the opportunities. There are tons of opportunities coming with this. So we really don't want to miss those because they're in alignment with our future path with the North Node and Venus in conjunction today. Yay. So if you guys like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Share it with your friends if you think they could get through this one too. And I will see, leave me comments. I love you guys and I love your comments, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow for hopefully a much more streamlined video on the energetics and the astrological outlook for Tuesday. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Have a really awesome Venus North Node conjunction, and I will see you back here again tomorrow. Bye.